Why is it important to have a styling expert with Kaching secrets? Find out more if you follow us now in the next few minutes. Welcome, Elisabeth Clancy.
Hi, Bernie. Nice to be
Kommt
here.
das Intro? Jetzt kommt das Intro. Hello and Kaching. This is Bernie, and today from Kaching Secrets. And today on my side is Elisabeth Clancy. She is coming from Austria, and she is a styling specialist, a styling expert. So you might ask, why the hell is it important to have a styling expert with Kaching Secrets who are dealing with investing? We will tell you in a few minutes. So Elisabeth, welcome. Please introduce yourself. Who are you? What are you doing? And what is your life looking like?
Hola, buenos dias, dear Bernie. I'm delighted to be here with you in a call or in a talk. As you said, I'm Austrian, lived in Bavaria for many years, but since 12 years, I live on this beautiful island, Lanzarote. I'm a styling expert, I'm a hairdresser, I'm a makeup artist. So all those things together, I create and work with my customers online. That's the new thing that I started a few years ago.
So that's very interesting. But I mean, you are originally from Austria, living on Lanzarote, and your name is some kind of English. So how does that fit together?
Well, as we say in Austria, sometimes women or men also marry a doctor title. I didn't marry a doctor title. I married an Irish guy, and that's the reason why the name Clancy is an Irish name. And Elisabeth, you write with an S and not with a Z, because I'm not Irish.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Thanks. And what are the three reasons why you are doing what you are doing?
Well, I actually I'm already since 35 years working in the beauty branch. So I'm starting off as a hairdresser, had my own studio, being a hairdresser master, as we call it in Austria. And from that, 20 years ago, I started being a stylist, did my makeup artist school and all that stuff. So since 20 years, I am working with my customers from tip to toe.
Cool. Sounds very cool. And how did you find your passion? How did you find out that this is what you would like to do, that is what you're passionate about?
It's just something I always enjoyed as a child, and that's the reason why I picked being a hairdresser, and I thought that's a good start to get. I actually wanted to go to theaters and do makeup artistry in theaters, but after 3 years of learning, when I was very young, I decided, okay, I love this, what I'm doing, and I stayed with it for many years.
Cool. So that's basically your dream was your passion. You have been passionate about traveling into the theaters, with the theaters, or just stationary. What was your dream at that point?
My thinking was back then, when I was very young, and this is going back really many years, that I would be working in Salzburg or Munich in one of the theaters and just doing the makeup artistry. As hairdressers, we actually learned how to do wigs and all the things that you need to do for an opera production or for theater. But as I said, after 3 years of learning the trade of being a hairdresser, I said, I'm fine, I stay where I am, and I was happy with it.
Okay, nice. So what is your work today looking like? So what are you doing that online, offline? Are you still a hairdresser?
I'm not a hairdresser per se anymore. I only advise my customers, obviously more the female customers with the hairstyles, because we do have more possibilities. I'll frame it like this. So I'm not working as a hairdresser. I'm working as a stylist. I'm working online. So that means I sit in my studio here in Lanzarote, and my customers sit wherever they are sitting. I have also many customers in England and in Ireland and Holland and all those countries. But I only advise. So my customers can learn what colors work best for them, what styling, what kind of clothes work best for the figure, and. So it's an endless subject, and I'm very, very passionate about it.
That I see. Yeah. So that's why I asked you to join, because you're so passionate about the things, and I've heard some and seen you in some of your appearances online, and it's a very interesting topic, this styling topic. So how can you optimize your appearance just by dressing yourself in a different way? And this is a fascinating thing. But we will come to that in a few seconds. How much do you still work for your money? So how much do you let your money do the work for you, and how much are you exchanging time for money?
To be honest with you, because I'm actually starting my business for the third time. So when I was living near Munich, I started my stylist business personally, so in the people came to my studio. Then I moved 12 years ago to Lanzarote. I started building it up there in the hotel, in a 5-star hotel. And now it's the third time. So I'm always changing, and now I'm in the online world. So I'm just since about 1.5 years, approximately, I'm working online. So I'm still working a lot, because online I can reach the whole world, but obviously you have to put in the time as well to be present, to be active. And one of my platforms is social media. So it is a very time intense period in my business again, but I love it so much, I don't mind. And I know at some point, maybe learning as well, maybe with you, how to invest, then I might go a little bit more to the beach. I'm not so sure, because I'm just loving it, what I'm doing.
Okay, that's the main thing, and it's the main goal. And this is also why we are at Catching Secrets, why we want to bring people to live the life that they desire. And when we talk about work, it actually should not mean work to you. It should mean passion. It should mean the things that you love to do, and others may call that work. And it doesn't matter if you are working 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, if you're passionate about it. And I mean, building up a business is time consuming. I know that as well with Catching Secrets. We are in a Shark Tank with our topic, but if you're passionate about it, you don't care about what you're doing. So I totally congratulations on the way that you're going. And my next question would be, what are the top 3 advices for the women out there?
About the appearance, I guess. Is that right, what you're asking me?
About whatever you think. So for their life, out of your perspective, what you believe that the women out there, what are the 3 top things that they should respect in their life?
Okay. One thing, and that's a big thing, is always you have to look after yourself. Since I'm a stylist since 20 years, I have heard it all from women, and they say, and we know we all have our challenges with our business, with our work, with our family, with our children. So my big thing is always look after yourself first. So go and learn what works best for you, what colors work best for you, what styling. It saves you a lot of time and a lot of money at the end. Firstly, you have to invest the money, but then you get actually rewarded with time. And this is a big key thing, because I know women always care for everybody else, and that's perfectly fine. But if they're not happy and unsatisfied, unfortunately, the rest will suffer. And this is why I always say, look after yourself first, and then you can help others.
That's amazing. I mean, if you look after yourself first, then you are able to help others in a much better way. That's absolutely true. I can subscribe, confirm that. Cool. Nice. What are the other reasons?
What are the other reasons is try to find what you love, as you just explained, how you found your passion in your business life, and so did I very early in my life, so I'm very lucky. But on the other hand, I have lots of friends and acquaintances that say, I hate Monday mornings, I don't like going to work. And sometimes when we get a bit older, we have different priorities. Try to find what you really love doing as your work. It's never too late. I'm 50 plus, and I have many women that start their business when they're 50 plus, because sometimes it took so many years to either figure out what you really love, or maybe the children have left the house and now you have a little bit more time to yourself. So try to find out what really, really makes your heart sing. And this is my second thing that I would really, really say to the ladies, go for it. Because it changes everything, how you live your daily life and how you treat other people and everything around it. So this is something that I think is very key.
Cool. Nice. And number 3, third advice?
Go for it. Just go into it.
Just do it.
I do know, sorry, I wanted to say something to that, because that's another thing I get all the time, that women say to me, I have to learn this, this, and this, then I will start. And I said, no, you are just fine the way you are. Just go ahead and you learn by doing, because this is the biggest problem that often women have. And I know it because I'm also in a male surrounding. They just go and do it. And they say, the West, I pick up on the way. But women tend to be 150% perfect until they start doing something. So just go for it. To better start imperfect than never to start. Yeah,
that's true. That's absolutely. I mean, that's something I can confirm as well. I'm myself a perfectionist sometimes, and there is no perfection in life, and the perfection is found in the imperfection. That's what I believe in. What I also still have to learn sometimes, and I think. So I'm working a lot with women, and my feeling is that many women are not feeling enough, so that they hold back themselves, that they think they are not good enough, or that there is something that they have to improve in themselves before they are acting. And this is exactly what you say. So that would be my message then to the women out there: you are perfect as you are, and just do it. That's to say it with Elisabeth. Great, thank you for the advices. Let's come to the topic of fashion, styling, and so on. So why is it important? Why are you now with Kaching Secrets? What can an investor, which benefits have investors or people who are dealing with their money in taking your services, or why should they be aware of their styling, and how can they optimize that?
Well, firstly, I start with energy, and energy colors can give you energy. As you and I, we live on sunny islands, so for us it's different. We go out into the sunshine and we get all the light and the energy from the sunshine. But being from Austria, I know how it is after a long winter, like now. You don't have that much sunshine, so it's so key to learn what colors make you look best and give you energy. For example, for instance, for me, it doesn't really matter if it's a Sunday or a Monday, because I work on weekends a lot, because I have lots of customers that have their own business. So I don't mind. My kids are gone. They're already living in different places. So color is energy. And if you learn what colors work best for you, kind of the colors you wear here, it can make you look wow if you pick the right color. And if you don't, it's the opposite. And I only know my color since 20 years. Until 20 years ago, I've been wearing the wrong colors. I never thought about it because I didn't know. So clothes, just look at it like this. Fact is, we do have to dress ourselves every day. Even though I live here in a sunny island, I cannot sit here in my bikini being on Zoom calls with customers. Look a bit awkward, I guess. That would probably put me in a different business. I don't want to feed that imagination. So of course I have to be dressed as well. So it makes sense to learn once in your life what colors work best for you, what kind of clothes work best for you, and it's quite intense. But if you once invested in that, you will gain so much more clarity and so much self-esteem, and you are self-aware, because when you open your wardrobe, this is another subject I love to talk about, in the morning time, imagine you have a very important call, or you go to a person that you're doing your acquisition, or you go to a meeting, to a very important business meeting in your office. And of course, it depends what kind of clothes you turn up in. And
absolutely,
when you open your wardrobe, you can open it up and say, yes, my whole wardrobe is 100% Elisabeth, all my color, all my styles, everything that works best for me. Or, which is mostly the case, you open your wardrobe and 80% in the wardrobe you do not wear. And this is your decision. So create that knowledge once in your life, and the rest, because you will be having to dress yourself forever until we're not around anymore. So make the investment and learn it first. And this energy, you can actually in the morning, on a Monday morning, when you go to your office, you can choose an outfit that makes you look really great and feel great, or you just slip on something careless, whatever it is. And unfortunately, you will come across to your business partner or your meeting, and they will look, yeah, okay, she's dressed, but no, there's no energy coming from her. So that's really my biggest point to learn.
That's interesting. And I also, again, I can confirm it. I also did some styling consulting, I think it is 10 years ago, and I got a very interesting insights. And when you're in the morning, when you're getting up and you're dressing up, you're stepping out of the bed, and sometimes I'm putting on my jogging trousers, and this is a different feeling of putting on my jeans. So it, as you said, it just gives me a different kind of energy. So one is more the cozy one that likes, oh, I want to get slowly into the day and relax and nothing else. And the other one is like, okay, now the day is starting with a different energy. It's not maybe more energy, but it's a different energy. And this is very interesting to see and to feel, especially. And so yeah, that's great. But how does this now relate to investing or having money?
Well, again, there's two things in life that you always run out. One is time and one is money. Both of those items they're not there forever. So if you invest first a little bit of money into your styling, then you will save money and time. And that money that you saved, because you will not buy the wrong things anymore, you know exactly what works best for you. So that saves you time when you go shopping. Myself and my customer, we call this scanning. So when my customer, when she goes through the shops, she scans, and the wrong colors just, she doesn't even look at it. So she saves time. That time she can use later on for work, and then spend that money that she has not spent on the wrong clothes, she can invest. And so it's all kind of like a circle. You learn the knowledge, and then you gain the money, and that money can be invested into whatever. So that's obviously, she gives you all the freedom to say, okay, I'm going to save that 200 euros now. I would have bought this coat, but now I know it's the wrong coat and whatever, and then you have the knowledge again.
Amazing. So that means you just spend the money, or you don't spend the money, all the money that you would spend if you don't have the awareness of which color is fitting me, which style is fitting me, which cut is fitting me, fitting my figure, my body. And you take the amount that you have saved and put it into your financial freedom account, where you can spend it for your investings and make more out of it. So that's a win-win-win situation. That's what I love. So I like creating win-win-wins. So from now on, Elisabeth will be our guest on a monthly basis. So we will have once a month, we will have a session with you, and we will talk to you about styling, about fashion, about dressing, how to dress yourself in a way that fits to you and that saves you time and money. To wrap it up for today, I would say let's do a word wrap. So I'm giving you some sentences, and I'm asking you to complete them with just one word. Are you ready, Elisabeth?
Yes, I am.
Okay, amazing. So let's start with family is
important.
My passion is
Styling.
I love
Skiing.
Describe your life in one word.
Wonderful.
Being a celebrity would mean to me
Nothing.
A skill you think everyone should learn.
Empathy.
Women are great in
Everything.
If you had all the money you can imagine, what would be your first action?
To travel a little bit more and visit my children more and have a little bit more time to spend with them.
Cool. Investing in stocks and crypto is
new.
And financial freedom is
key to make the right decisions in life.
Perfect. So that is amazing. It was nice having you. I'll see you in 1 month. The last words are yours before we are doing our coaching move. So Elisabeth, your last words for today.
Ladies, all I can say, all I can do is encourage, go for it, find out where your passion is, and then just go for it. Don't think about all the things you can't do. Think about what you can do.
Thank you very much. See you next month. And ka-ching. Bye-bye.
Ciao, Bernie. Thank you. Bye.
Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn and to stick to the rules.